another Saturday, another Kingdom Kids episode with your favorite host, Divine Blessing. Today is a very nice day, so we are going to give you a roller coaster of fun, laughter, and adventure. Let's get into it.
The power of teamwork. A short moral story. Once upon a time, there was a little ant named Andy. Andy was always busy collecting food for the ant colony. One day, he came across a big piece of bread. Excited, he started pushing it towards the colony all by himself. Along the way, he met a group of ants who offered to help him. Andy, feeling proud and independent, refused their help and continued on his own. But as he struggled to move the bread, he realized that teamwork would make the task much easier. He humbly accepted the help of the other ants. Together, they successfully brought the bread to the colony. Moral of the story is, teamwork and cooperation can lead to greater success than trying to do everything alone.
Ten interesting facts about human body. The human body is made up of about 60% water. Your heart beats around 100,000 times a day, pumping blood throughout your body. The human brain is the most complex organ, containing around 86 billion nerve cells. The strongest muscle in the human body is the masseter, which helps you chew. Your skin is largest organ and it helps protect your body from the outside world. The average person has about 206 bones in their body. Your nose can remember around 50,000 different scents. The human eye can distinguish about 10 million different colors. Your liver is the only organ in the body that can regenerate itself. The human body has over 600 muscles that help you move and stay active.
In today's story, we are going to have a beautiful Bible story on one of the teachings of Jesus, which are called parables. Today, we are going to learn about the salt of the earth. Let's see what will happen.
Yuck! What's wrong, John? Nothing. I know. I forgot to put salt in the soup. I'm sorry, everyone.
No problem, Esther. You just inspired me to tell you another parable.
Wow! Thank you, Esther, for inspiring Uncle Yesh.
Well, it is very short, but holds an important lesson.
Never mind. Tell it to us, Uncle.
Jesus once took his disciples up to a mountain, where he taught them in private. Jesus said to them, "You are the salt of the earth. But if salt has lost its taste, how can its saltiness be restored? When salt is no longer good for anything, it is thrown out and it gets trampled underfoot."
Isn't Jesus complimenting his disciples?
You are right, Esther. Jesus is indeed complimenting them because salt was considered very precious during that time. In fact, as you just found out, food is tasteless without salt.
But what is the message of this parable, Uncle?
Well, today, Jesus is saying to each one of us, You are the salt of the earth. By this, he means to tell us that we as his followers should add flavor to the world.
But how, Uncle?
I'm coming to that, John. Esther, you brought fish for the journey, right? And it is more than 10 days old, isn't it?
Uncle, it's actually older than that.
Well, why did that fish not get spoiled?
Because it was salted and dried.
Thanks, Esther. You just heard what Esther told us, right? Well, even during that time, salt was used extensively to preserve food. Remember, there were no refrigerators at the time of Jesus. Without salt, the food would have got spoiled.
But how is this connected to the parable?
Jesus is telling us that the world cannot stop itself from becoming rotten. Rotting morals, rotting principles, social decay, etc. This is where we Christians come in. God has given us the responsibility to stop this social decay.
But how can we do that?
Today we find it easier to join the evil rather than fight it. Remember, you become a part of the evil when you sit quietly and allow bad things to happen around you. It is like salt losing its saltiness by mixing with other impure substances.
Wow, that's a great explanation, Uncle. As Jesus says in the Gospel, we may even have to face persecution and be hated by this world as it hated him. But we have to stand true to him.
Well said, Joshua. Yes, there are times when we start following Jesus, but the world, with its many distractions, lead us astray. When that happens, we lose our substance. We fall into sin and become like salt without flavor or power.
Now I understand.
There is another interesting fact about salt. Salt causes thirst.
I remember feeling thirsty whenever I ate salted peanuts.
You must have heard the old saying, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. But I'm sure that if salt was added to its hay, it would need no more coaxing. As the salt of this world, we need to make others thirst for Jesus and his teachings through our own words and deeds. People should look at us and marvel at how we are facing our troubles with a smile. Our life should make others look beyond us at the person who inspires us to lead a life of love and hope.
Wow, that is such an interesting explanation, Uncle.
So are you prepared to be salt of the earth?
Yes, we are.
Then let us praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. We are the salt of this world.
What do we learn from the parable of the salt of the earth? We learn that we should preserve and enhance goodness. When the salt loses its saltiness, how can it taste good? In the same way, that applies in our lives too. Also, we should not be discouraged because of our smallness. You see, the salt grain is very small, but it can do amazing and extraordinary things in your food. Imagine you're cooking beans and rice and you forget to put salt. How will it taste like? It will taste nothing. It will be tasteless. So, let us be encouraged in doing good. Another year of good health and happiness. Happy birthday to you all. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Session, we are going to make something amazing and splash of color. So let's get into it and see what we'll make.
KATV, Understanding the Mind of God.
Let's do it!
5 fish for his 5 friends.
Can you please say the memory verse for us? And I am the go-getter of this day, of this show. David, Esther, me, Adam, Eve. Oh my God, this challenge. Okay. Oh my God. Holy Spirit is not there. John. Holy Spirit is not there. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Welcome to the segment of
Bible story. The people in Jericho who saw this, what a lovely and giggling story.
the divine.
Yeah.
Have you learned something from the story?
I have learned that laughter is the best medicine. Hey Kingdom Kids, we're back, bigger and better.
Another Saturday.
Another Kingdom Kids episode with your favorite host, Divine Blessing
And peace.
Elsie.